like where she explained why she wants to keep her Duchess of Sussex title. She's got a nerve, hasn't she, trying to hang on to the title. Does she even know where Sussex is? And she hates this country. She made it absolutely clear.
Ever wondered why celebrity news can sometimes feel like a never-ending loop of negativity? It's like a relentless boxing match where the contenders are our beloved stars and the media, with the latter always aiming for a knockout. Take the recent onslaught against Meghan Markle, for instance. GB News' Nana Akua has been leading the charge, hurling accusations and criticisms left, right and centre. So why does the media seem to obsess over tearing down Meghan Markle? Nana Akua's latest rant accuses Meghan of clinging onto her royal reputation with her new Netflix project. This accusation stems from the fact that Meghan, despite stepping back from her royal duties, continues to use her Sussex title. Akua suggests that by doing so, Meghan is exploiting her royal connection for personal gain, particularly in relation to her Netflix project. But let's delve deeper into this allegation. The Sussex title wasn't something Meghan picked off a shelf in a supermarket. It was a title bestowed upon her and Prince Harry by the late Queen herself. It's a part of her identity, her history, and yes, her brand. But is it theft? Hardly. The real question we should be asking is why Akua is so fixated on Meghan's use of her title. After all, Meghan isn't the first royal to leverage her title for professional pursuits. But is Meghan really stealing something that rightfully belongs to her? Prince Andrew and Camilla seem to get a pass despite their own controversies. As we delve into the double standards of the royal narrative, it's hard not to notice the glaring bias. Prince Andrew, despite the numerous scandals tied to his name, still carries the title of Duke of York, yet his actions have barely grazed the surface of the media's scrutiny compared to Meghan's. On the other hand, we have Camilla, who faced years of controversy but was ultimately made Queen by King Charles. Where is the outrage? Where are the critics questioning her legitimacy to the title? The silence is deafening and the double standards glaringly obvious. The critics argue that Meghan clings on to her royal reputation, but isn't it the same reputation that was bestowed upon her and Prince Harry by the late Queen herself? It's not as if Meghan woke up one day and decided to call herself the Duchess of Sussex. It was a title given, a title earned through marriage into the royal family. Now let's debunk the argument that Meghan is exploiting her royal title. Meghan and Harry have stepped back from royal duties, yes, but they're working to build their own future. They're not leaning on taxpayer funding like some royals. They're creating content, they're working on philanthropic endeavours, they're making their own way. If this is what exploitation looks like, then we need a new definition. And let's not forget, Meghan and Harry are consistently transparent about their endeavours. They're not hiding behind palace walls, they're out in the open, facing the world head-on. They've chosen to forgo royal privileges, and yet they're still condemned for using a title that is rightfully theirs. The critics need to ask themselves, is it the title they're upset about, or is it just the fact that Meghan, a woman who refuses to fit into their preconceived notions, is using it? So why the outrage over Meghan's actions and not theirs? The double standards are not just unfair, they're blatantly obvious, and it's about time we call them out. It's not about Meghan using her title, it's about the media's obsession with tearing her down. Let's break down the situation and set the record straight. It seems like no matter what Meghan Markle does, she faces relentless criticism. She's trapped in a cycle of scrutiny that's impossible to escape. Let's take a look at a few examples. When Meghan chooses to stay silent, she's labelled as irrelevant. It's as if her value is solely determined by her visibility in the media. But when she does step into the spotlight, she's accused of being attention-seeking. It's a paradox that's impossible to navigate, and when Meghan works, as she's doing with her new Netflix project, she's accused of exploiting her royal connections. Yet, when she steps away from work, she's branded as lazy. The critics seem to have a problem with her no matter what she does. But let's remember one thing. Meghan and Harry are working to build their future. They're not sitting around living off taxpayer funding. They're using their own talents and resources to create something of their own. Isn't that what we all aspire to do? The real issue here isn't whether Meghan is using her title or not. It's the relentless media scrutiny she's subjected to. The media's obsession with tearing her down no matter what she does is the real problem. But why does the media do this? Well, it's simple. Meghan Markle is a goldmine for clicks and views. The more they criticise her, the more attention they get. And in the world of media, attention equals profit. So they'll keep pushing this narrative because it benefits them, not because it's fair or accurate. Meghan can't seem to win, can she? The critics will always find something to complain about. But let's not lose sight of the real issue, the media's relentless and unfair treatment of Meghan Markle. It's a game she simply can't win. Meghan is in a lose-lose situation, and it's all for clicks and views. As we unravel this narrative, it becomes clear that the media, including GB News and Nana Akua, are profiting from the controversy they themselves stoke around Meghan Markle. It's a game they play, and the rules are rigged. Meghan can't win. If she speaks up, she's accused of attention-seeking. If she's silent, she's branded as irrelevant. If she works, she's exploiting her royal connections. If she doesn't, she's lazy. It's a whirlpool of criticism that she can't escape from, no matter what she does. And the media, like puppeteers, pull the strings, knowing that each controversy, each scandal, each accusation will drive up their ratings, their clicks, their views, and ultimately their profits. This is a game, and the stakes are high, but the deck is stacked against Meghan from the start. She's not just playing against the media, but against an entire system that profits from her downfall. A system that has a vested interest in keeping the controversy alive, in fanning the flames of scandal, and in perpetuating a narrative that serves their interests, not hers. And who's caught in the crossfire? Meghan, a woman who is simply trying to build a life for herself and her family, a woman who is striving to use her platform for good, to make a difference in the world, a woman who, despite all the odds stacked against her, refuses to be silenced, refuses to back down, refuses to let the media define who she is. And what about GB News and Nana Akua? They continue to push this narrative, to fan the flames, to profit from the controversy. They take the easy route, recycling tired old attacks instead of doing the hard work of fair and unbiased reporting. Meghan and Harry are working to build their future, while others just recycle tired old attacks. It's a lose-lose game, but it's one that Meghan refuses to play, and for that she deserves our respect, not our scorn. So, what do you think? Is this just another example of double standards in the media? It's a question worth pondering, isn't it? After all, these instances of seemingly unfair scrutiny and criticism towards Meghan Markle are not isolated incidents. They are part of a larger narrative, a narrative that seems to thrive on controversy and conflict. Meghan and Harry are working tirelessly to carve out their own path, separate from the royal life they left behind. They are building their future, one that is self-reliant and independent of taxpayer funding. Yet they continue to face relentless attacks from certain media outlets. Why is that? What purpose does it serve? Is it simply for clicks and views? Or is there a deeper, more insidious motive at play? We've laid out the facts and presented our analysis. Now, it's your turn. We invite you to share your thoughts, your insights, your perspective. Do you agree with our take, or do you see things differently? Do you believe there's a bias against Meghan, or do you feel the criticism she faces is warranted? This is not just a discussion about Meghan Markle, Nana Akua, or GB News. It's a discussion about media ethics, about fairness, about the treatment of public figures. It's about holding those in power accountable and demanding better from our media outlets. Let's discuss in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to Celebrity Scoop, and stay tuned for the real breakdowns the media won't give you. We're here to bring you the facts, not the fiction, the truth, not the tabloid tales. We're here to give voice to the silenced, to challenge the accepted narratives, to question the unquestioned. We believe in the power of dialogue, of conversation, of heated discussions. So don't just passively consume our content, engage with it. Share your thoughts, your opinions, your insights. Are you seeing the double standards we're seeing? Are you as tired of the media's obsession with tearing down Meghan Markle as we are? Because remember, it's not just about Meghan. It's about every person who's ever been unfairly judged, unfairly criticised, unfairly targeted. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and join us in this journey for truth, for fairness, for justice. Stay tuned for the real breakdowns the media won't give you.